Yeah, y'all. You know what we're doing. Playing some Stoneblade. I'd love to play first. It's not bad. I mean, if I draw another land, like Souls and Guiles, but like it's all 3-drops. These marsh flats are pretty nice. Yeah, I think we can keep this. Probably ship the Skyclave Apparition because we actually can't cast it right now. And then yeah, we'll play the marsh flats and pass. Inquisition takes my Stone Forge. Alright, we're still on his turn. Yeah, we'll grab our Godless Shrine. Put this in tapped. Pass the turn. And then we will Souls. Yeah, man. And pass turn. He has a lot more cards in hand. Like, we're in kind of trouble. Also, so far this looks just like rock. Let's see. Yeah. There's no red there. Which means he plays like New Lily. We could be in trouble. Inquisition takes Guile. Okay. Goyf, yeah. Goyf outraces us for sure. Well, Goyf does not outrace us. This might not be a smart move. We might have had to like hold that for a Lily, but if he plays other Lily and like makes us discard, then that's real bad for us too. And we have another Goyf. Okay. That's a good card. Yeah. Well. Play it out. And swing with our spirits. Next turn we can equip it. Have to watch out for removal. Sure, he does have removal in his hand. He still has 2 cards. Also could draw a card off at least one of these peatlands for sure. Yeah, I'll take 4. That's fine. I'm not going to show him what's in my hand yet. We absolutely do go with a spirit. That way it doesn't kill this thing when it attacks. Abrupt decay. Okay, that's actually kind of annoying. Figured you just have removal for the soul. We're still winning the race. We can souls here. But now we're way up on the race game. I'll hold back this swamp so he doesn't know. That lily, okay. Yep, you go to this soul. So I'm going to have 2 of these attack Lily, just in case he has a push. Then I will play up the fetch land. Oh, is he going to push? Oh, he's still pushing. I'm pushing the one that hits him. Okay. Play this out, and then that way at the end of his turn we can fetch. Kind of just thin the deck a little bit. Bobble, okay. That's just a try again, but it does lose him a little bit of tempo. So does he have Lurrus? He does not have Lurrus. No, he can't. He probably plays Lurrus in the deck, but he doesn't exactly have it available. Yeah, we'll sacrifice a soul. We'll kill Lily again. Oh shit, I was supposed to... Okay, we still can. Get another Godless Shrine. He gets a card, I get a card. Shit. Kill Lily. Just him drawing a Fatal Push there is pretty low. This Goyf's getting big. Essentially 2 shots me if I fetch. Oh, that's actually kind of scary. I have a Stoneforge. It's the only creature in the graveyard, luckily. Yeah, so I might as well now because he has that anyway, so I'm still getting 2-shotted. Come on. Sort of Feast and Fan would be sweet. Fatal Push isn't bad. It's not amazing though. Might as well swing. He doesn't know about this push, so like that might incentivize him to swing in here. He should end a turn, just eat my Stoneforge for sure. Is the only creature in the yard. Of course, Tarmogoyf will go in the yard. He did make the Goyf smaller. That's actually kind of funny. Yeah, that's fine. I don't even think I want to push yet. So I push, I get in for 3. Pushing is probably correct here. He then can eat that. But it definitely puts it in my favor, I think, especially where I'm drawing a card here. Yeah, that's good. you can. He has a couple card draws too, doesn't he? Oh, pass turn. Yep. No, eat the go away. Yep. Pretty sure he's drawing a card. There we go. So he has 3 cards to get out of it. Killing Skyclave does... He doesn't hit Skyclave. He hits Mentor. Yeah, I'd love to use its ability. Grab that. Killing Skyclave gives him another blocker. Of course, he can eat that now. So many lands. That 1 can go to 2, yep. But now we're out of creatures in the yard again. He still can't swing because I kill him on the swing back. If he'll kill Skyclave, then he kind of can. So Lily? Luris. Well, he has a ball. He doesn't have any creatures, luckily. The big problem is lifelink. This does allow him to swing on the Scoos. Of course, if I draw any sort of removal, then I win. If he does swing on the Scoos. Yeah, so he chooses not to. Come on. I only have a couple lands left in my deck, so there we go. Cool. Well, we'll swing. Swing with the Spirit, put him at 1. I think I hold on to the path. It allows him to draw an extra card with Bauble. But it also might incentivize him to swing in with Luris. I guess he's forced to kind of swing in with Luris, isn't he? There's the Bauble. Luris is now turned off. Yeah, I mean, I guess it might incentivize him to swing at the Scoos as well, thinking he's going to gain some life off the Luris. And he can't even gain life off Scoos because we did exile it, luckily. Take 5, go to 4. If he has removal for the Skyclave, he can... That doesn't win it. Because I'll sack the Spirit. He can't get... If I sack this, he gets token, plus he can gain life by eating it. Go to 2, so Spirit doesn't kill him. So we saw Goyf, we saw Luris, Lily Veil, open up to Case. We didn't see New Lily, but I'm sure they're there. We don't have a ton for this matchup for sure. Cages aren't good enough. Hell's End I don't think is good enough. also don't think anything in our deck's really bad. Collective Brutality's not great. I don't know what would come in. Plague Engineer, I don't think is the answer. Like, I mean, it's just a 3-mana 2/2 essentially. Yeah, we'll run this. Yikes. Oh, we also saw Thoughtseize, right? So 2 Brutalities. Yeah, that's not where we want to be. This is also bad. He's on the play, so he can play 3-drop, then I can Skyclave it. I'm gonna try it, but like, yikes. I'll put this on the bottom. Also, we have to get white source with these. You'd be happy to see my hand here. Takes a Skyclave. Bobble. He sees what I draw. Okay. Bobo. Yikes. Yep, we'll go Delta. Because this can get a basic. That has to get a Godless Shrine. Or a Hollowed Fountain, which it'll be a Godless Shrine. What do we hit? Blooming Marsh. He drew a land. Pay 2 life, no thanks. Jesus. Well, we'll go grab our basic. We're gonna get blown out by a Lily, but that's okay. We kind of just have to deal with this Bob anyway. Now, do you just have the removal right now? No. He's gonna wait to play Liliana. That's fine. Inquisition hits my sword, shows him that I drew 3 more lands. Yikes. Lily? Oh, Ghost Quarter. Okay. Sure. We'll grab the other planes. That's actually not a bad draw. We'll play the Marshlots. Yeah, because we can counter anything in this deck right now. Oh fuck, we forgot to attack with Skyclave. Sure. Put in the red zone. Swing guy. Probably shouldn't be auto passing. With a counter spell in her hand. So it appears like his hand's as bad as mine. He may have removal, but he doesn't want to use it on a Skyclave. We'll attack him first in case he does just have a piece of removal. We will say no to that, even though we don't really want to. Is an Abrupt Decay, so I can counter it. Yep, 2 lands. 2 Catacombs. Go ahead, opponent. Both are unawful. He has 2 Catacombs and an Unknown. And a Bauble. 1 Catacombs in hand. He will draw another card. It's a good draw. Question is, do we play around Maelstrom Pulse or no? If he kills this, then no, we will not. Push is fine. There's 4 power. It's a redraw. Still has a Catacombs in his hand. Golgari Charm. That's not something I thought I was going to have to play around. This might be able to run away with it. As long as he doesn't draw removal here. Because right now he has a Catacombs in hand. Now he has an Unknown in hand. It might be a Fatal Push. Him swinging says it's not a Fatal Push. Oh wait, no. He did that. Okay, he has a Bob. And swing. Cool. This hand's decent. It's not amazing. See what I'm up against. Don't have a piece of interaction, like turn 1 interaction, which is unfortunate. Dragon Lock's a little early. But we got good 3-drops. Dragon Lock still is nice to have. We'll play Graven tapped. Chromatic Star, this is not good. It would be awesome if he cracks this for green and then plays, whatchamacallit? Oh, he might scrying? No, he let it go. Cool. Oh, I kind of did mess up too, didn't I? Because I can't actually play this on 3 if I needed to. We'll play a Delta. Actually, yeah, we will not be able to counter something fucking huge here if he has Natural Tron, so we might as well just pay 2 and put out a Mentor. Don't play a PowerPoint. Power plant. There it is. Okay, we might be dead. Karn Liberated. We're dead. We do have a sideboard for this, though. So we want both spheres. We want all 3 ceremonies rejections and both tails ends. Potentially a Pithing Needle. Cards that are awful. Feast and Famine. Collected Brutality. Dragon Lock's actually fine. Inquisition isn't great, but we still like it. Fatal Push is unbearably bad. Path is okay. I don't think we want Sorin. I don't think that's good enough. Skyclave maybe we do want a Sorin over Skyclaves. Maybe not. Skyclave hits small Karn. Maybe Kaya's Guile is just the bad card, right? Maybe we do that. Don't submit deck because we haven't pulled these out yet. 8 for 8. Try that. Man. Switch this for a land, get a different land here. Oh, we're in business. This is actually good too. So we have Thoughtseize, we have Rejection, 2 rejections. Do we just put a like a fountain on bottom or a man? I don't know. I don't think we can put land on bottom. I think we need to put a rejection on bottom. As bad as that feels. Because we want to go Thoughtseize turn 1. We want to have 3 lands up because we want to be able to play Mentor on 4. Oh baby. 2 Scryings, a Thragtusk, and an Ugin. Well, rejection counters Ugin. Let's take a Scrying, see if we can hold him off Tron. This Thragtusk could be a problem. We do have 2 paths. There's the tower. Kai's Gal also is a decent answer to it. Actually, this is... No, we can't. He's just going to go Forest Scrying next turn. So we might as well just play this untapped. We did not play Scrying. Okay. I think I can still slam this here and be really happy with it, actually. Because I think he needs to play Scrying this next turn. He's just hoping he can draw something else. Okay. Yep, there's Scrying and Blast Zone. Plant. Exhibition map. Alright. Now we have to hold rejection up. Because, do we? I don't think we do. No, he still can't get Tron next turn. Yeah, we're okay playing another Mentor. And like here, he still can't even play Thragtusk, which is nice. We have Path, which isn't amazing against Thragtusk. Oh my god. He drew that shit? I guess he had plenty of turns to draw it. Well, playing it out seems fucking terrible, at least. Exhibition map. You got it. Skyclave apparition is interesting, actually. I could Kaya's Guile to have him sack. That's actually insane. I'm gonna do that. Black, white, blue. Each one that sacrifices a creature, I'm gonna make a 1/1. Because then that gives me my prowess triggers to be able to just kill this Karn. And it means he doesn't have an expedition map to go find his other Tron piece. Doesn't mean he gets to go get Thragtusk. But I can swing team and then path it as well. Or sometimes he just has mine, I guess. Ugin's fucking annoying. We had a rejection, but he just naturally draws the card he needs, so that's really bad for us. Now he just -3, and I think we pretty much die. No, Ancient Star? Like, yeah. That's... Kozilek. I don't even know what we can draw here to get out of this. Oh, Thoughtseize does that, but like, still have an active Ugin. We just died to that. Okay. You got us, opponent. Damn Tron decks. Always have it. I guess we could have played safer, but like, yeah. We could have done the same thing. If we would have pathed that, I guess that's the same thing, right? So we path it, and then we can still hold up rejection. The only thing is that does ramp him. Dorsey, we knew he was going to be able to play Thragtusk either way. Yeah, so I guess we should just path it. Path the creature. One land won't do it. Also, both swords in opening hand is really awkward. Especially when you also have the Stoneforge. We will mulligan for sure. That's not good. We'll mulligan again. We have to take this one. Well, Batterskull is obvious. Let's go Path. Foothills. Bird or Sprawl? Maybe Sprawl. Yep. Am I good or what? Alright, we'll grab a Godless Shrine. Inquisition. And he does have the run in 6. Nice. Now's where things get really interesting. It's Tameo and Fires and Flooded Strand. Luckily, he might be all out of lands now. Yeah, we will shock this in. Play Stoneforge. Batterskull. Pass the turn. Any luck he doesn't have another hand. And it looks like it is in our favor. And Fire seems really weird in a deck with Utopia Sprawl. Because as soon as you play Fires, you lose that lose that advantage. think we will fetch here. Grab basic. Go white, white, black. Play with this mentor. Might be showing him too much, but I do want him to. I do want to be able to put pressure on before he has a chance to come back. Just pass through his turn. If he doesn't play a land, I think we just win here. Looks good. Path targeting that. Sure. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Could have got a token out of it, but like whatever. It's a Tameo. Any fires? Normally you play fires into Tameo and you're happy. You can't right now because you have a Utopia Sprawl. Such a weird non-bow. Fires, cool. You can cast a 3-drop. And I know he can't cast anything on my turn. We might as well draw a card. Thoughtseize, cool. We'll start off with a Thoughtseize because we know we hit something with a Thoughtseize. Omnath. You can't cast that either. What the fuck is this? Fires is awful. We'll just grab the Tameo, I guess. So he does not have this Tameo. Yeah, let's just swing in. This tech seems really bad. Did you draw the land, sir? I'm just like holding all this collective brutality because I'd rather not show him. Yeah, I'm going to respond to this crack. Even if that's on my turn. Actually, you can't even crack that because he's at 1 life. Duh. You can play another Omnath. You can play another Fires. Don't know what your other card is. He's in the tank, though. Goes to my turn, I just win. I'll swing in both. I'm going to show him the Skyclave. He can't cast spells during my turn. That doesn't have lifelink or anything, so it blocks the germ, trades with it. I gain 4, and then he dies to the Stoneforge. Cool. Fucking weird. So Inquisition's not great. All we saw was a bunch of 4-drops. Thoughtseize is good. Brutality's not amazing. Drownlock's pretty good. Take those out. Everything else seems fine. Tail's End hits Omnath. Hits Tameo. Hits Renin 6. I guess Inquisition does hit Renin 6. Which is actually all the reason I need to run it. Renin 6 still works with this, right? Yes, it does. I think that's fine. Alright. Do that. I mean, like, we always could put a Pithing Needle in. This is not good. Mulligan. This is worse. Mulligan. This is good. So we will swords and probably a land. Or we can get tails. Let's go swords, tails end. Because this hits Renin 6. And then I can still hit whatever I want with this. Ooh, that's spicy. Okay, so I could Thoughtseize here. Or I could Stoneforge, and then Thoughtseize Stoneforge, or Thoughtseize Drownlock next turn. I guess I just don't want him to have a Teferi, right? He drew another Tameo. Okay, so we'll hit Teferi. We'll hit Teferi, and then this is all extra. Fires. Cards in his hands, 4. Still an extra Teferi there. No, there is, or a Tameo. There is another Tameo. We can play this guy. So we got 2 cards in his yard. 3 now. And he's still missing a land. Godless Shrine. Pay 2 life. Nah, I'm good. Inquisition's an interesting draw. I think we're gonna fire it off, just so we can see what he drew. He drew a path. Yeah, that's fine. It's 2 Tameos. 1 fires. Okay, because now we know getting that path is actually really huge, but like the bigger thing is, let's grab a fountain. Why not? Pay 2 life. We know he can't Tameo or fires, but he fires into Tameo, but like he can't do that unless he draws a card. Drownlock would not work if we didn't anyway, unless he drew another fetch land. Batterskull. So, hopefully he doesn't draw a land here. If he draws land, we're not in great position because he can then play Tameo and then grab something back. Oh, he drew... okay. Yeah, I'll grab that. So he did draw another path. So we do know what's in his hand. We have Drown the Lock up. We have Kaya's Guile, but we don't really have a reason to do anything with that right yet. Okay. We'll do another Stoneforge. I think Feast and Famine's the call, right? If I draw a land here, I can actually play Feast and Famine and equip it and then swing. He has 1 unknown in his hand. He has 2 unknowns in his hand now. That seems good. Thoughtseize away the fires, probably. It's a Veil Summer? He already has Veil mana up. I have Drown in the Lock available if I need it. He's shocking himself? What is this? You already had green mana, dude. Well, we'll go blue, black, counter it. So I don't want him to draw a card. Plus, I mean, just taking fires is probably fine anyway. Does he have another Veil? Path. Okay. He drew runner, path. So yeah, we'll grab that. So now we can just play Batterskull here. It doesn't really make sense to take anything other than Tamiyo, unless we're taking both Tamiyos. We could take a Fires. I don't know. I think we take a Tamiyo. Get rid of all these cards, because he doesn't have any of them. Pass turn. We'll see if he draws a land. He did. So we can play Fires into Tamiyo here. Question is, does he put anything back into his hand? Or is he just +1? I don't even know what Tamiyo looks for. Player Tamiyo. Name's Omnath. 4 cards enter the revealed zone. Seriously? He hit 3 fucking Omnaths off that? This dude, man. Oh. Holy shit. Oh, we grabbed Fire and Ice instead of Feast and Famine. Whoops. Guess it doesn't matter now. We can go get the other one. And we're not going to cast it. Because if he goes and gets Path, we will Kaya's Guile away the other thing, then we can just equip and swing. Yeah, he's gonna play on. He's gonna play 3 fucking Omnaths, man. You kidding me? What is this shit? This dude hit 3 Omnaths. Oh man, that's so funny. Yep, that's what I figured. So he'll cast that. That's his only other cast. Black, white, undo, undo. Black, white, white. Sack a dude, I make a 1/1. End step, yeah, so now we draw. We have play Feast and Famine. Equip. Make sure to play this first main phase. The thing is, like, we kill that, but I think we do have to hit a player. And I think we just want to be able to untap our stuff and everything. Because all I can get back is Path anyways, and we can put it on our Batter Skull after. Attack him. You can't cast anything. You can cycle, that's fair. Batter Skull. And then don't think it makes sense moving it over now because we just want to have 2 tokens, I think. He knows what's in my hand. He still has 2 Omnaths in his hand. Okay, that's a Teferi. That's terrifying. Because he can bounce the Germ. And if he wants to go get a Path, he can. Okay, so now he can't go get a Path. This gets interesting now. Cool thing is if he leaves me with everything, I can put both swords on. What do you do? He did that. Yeah, him. Oh, he can do 4 damage to every creature, can he? That's probably doesn't even hit each opponent, each planeswalker you don't control. Okay, so it doesn't hit the creatures at least. Him making mana doesn't matter. He has fires. He's cast his 2 spells, so he's already ticked this. No, he has not ticked that yet. Love if he did. Yeah, I'll take 4. That's fine. He's trying to figure out what he wants to do with Teferi now. Bouncing the germ makes a lot of sense. If he does that, then I equip Batterskull to the spirit. He doesn't bounce anything. Oh, he put fires in his hand. Okay, so now he can cast more spells. That makes sense. Now if he wants to cash in Tamiyo, he can. Yeah, I know he has fires in his hand. I know he has 2 Omnaths. He could play another Omnath if he wanted to. Utopia Sprawl. This deck's so weird, man. Playing Sprawl with Invention. Like, I mean, I get the idea that you want to... Yeah, so where do you put? Path? Okay. That's pretty spicy. Now I can counter that Path. Pro green and black. This doesn't really matter, right? What's up, Craig? How's life treating you nowadays? Oh, it's like absolutely crazy everywhere. Oh, you know what? If I put this on the other thing, then I would be able to swing at, like, other dude. Oh, I can't even... He has Teferi. So I don't even get to counter this Path with my Drown the Luck. I wasn't thinking. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, we'll grab the island. We still hit him. We still make him discard something. We'll do this way. Put this back in my hand. Now we cast this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Life's going as good as it can right now. Awesome. It's good to hear, man. Yeah, so this guy played Teferi, plus, or not Teferi, Tamiyo, plussed it to look at the top 4. Name a card, look at the top 4. Put all the name cards in your hand. He named Omnath and hit 3 of them. It's like, what is going on right now, man? Yeah, but he's playing Utopia Sprawl with Fires of Inventions, which is weird because Fires cares about how many lands you have, so ramping into Fires is kind of not good. You like just lose your ramp. So we cycle to Triome, so that's a good start. He plus and plus, so he's done with Planeswalker abilities. Not that a minus would have done anything here, and then of course this is whatever. Swords are pretty good against Omnath, though, I will say that. Where he's like all the colors. Just any sword. Cool thing is if I do get in, this Sword of Fire and Ice can kill the Teferi, I think, right? It's 2 damage to any target, yeah. So he gains 4. Gains all his stuff. He's going to draw a card here. Sack the new one. Utopia Sprawl, okay. So, like, even if he did 4 damage to me by hitting 3 lands, like, he has to also be able to deal with this germ. Because he can't swing for the last 4. I block it, take no damage, and then also do all the things. Okay, yeah, so you get a new run in 6. Neato. Yeah, so we'll just go to combat here. We'll attack him with both, I think. We don't care about running 6 enough. Yep. So Fire and Ice will kill this. Yeah, so we'll resolve Fire and Ice. Skyclave Apparition. Question is, do I want to put like Batterskull in my hand and then play it again? I don't think so. I think we're fine with just keeping all of our mana open. Now that we have 2 counterspells especially. Skyclave doesn't do much here. We'll just hold on to it in case we need it next turn, I think. It's a bunch of mana. Cycle. Like these lands cycling for 3 is definitely not as good as the lands that cycle for 1. Like just with the Ren and 6 interaction. My phone is lagging real bad, so I went on my computer. Yeah, you spell Craig different. I love how it's like Craig with a C on your phone and Craig with a K on your computer. Yeah, see 6 mana to cycle twice. He's only left with 1 mana. Feels pretty good. Land. I'm not gonna. I could Tails End it and probably win, but like, I guess I don't even need to because I still have lethal here. Hit him for 9, then 2 more with sword if I want to. So there's some lands, there's some manas. I can counter pretty much everything he plays because he has 19 cards in his graveyard. Here, Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. No. If he has Counterspell, I can Drown and lock it. Cool. Go to game 4. School laptop, gotcha. Man, those things have come a long way. I'm sure they're not like the nicest laptops ever, but man, I was the first 7th grader. Like I was in that class that got them, and it was like because they started with just 7th grade, and man, like we had to check them out at the beginning of the day, turn them back in. We couldn't bring them home with us, and they were garbage. They were like just like 1st generation iMacs. Oh, they were so bad. Now I think it's pretty good that they like get you guys all decent enough equipment, and like you can take it home and everything, so you don't have to like worry about that burden of if you need a laptop and all this, especially like this year. MacBook Air, so it's okay. Yeah, like they're decent stuff. Especially in like a year like this, being able to have access at home is pretty important. Find us a game, please. Alpha Blade. Yeah, my only loss today is to Tron, so I am proud. Tron. Oh, man. I don't think my Tron matchup's unwinnable with this deck, but, like, it's not great. And then, of course, he just casually had everything he needed. What are you building? This isn't a great hand, but I'm going to keep it. Castle Garenbrig, okay. Interesting. This hand got a lot better. Manamorphose, Dryad, Amulet of Vigor. Oh! Okay. So this is, yeah, this... Yeah, he didn't have a way to get Amulet in turn 1. Okay, well, that's good. We'll take the Amulet. Pass turn. That means we can take a Manamorphose or an Explorer. I guess... Yeah, I guess we take an Explorer next turn. Eventually we Kaya's Guile the Dryad. Doesn't feel too bad. Green-red, land destruction, Saponza. I think it's a solid deck. I think Blood Moon's pretty good right now. And then just land destruction anyway. We have 3 marsh flats, so we don't have to really worry too much about lands. Of course, our life's not super important either. Yeah, I don't need to escalate, I don't think. We'll just take his Explorer out of his hand. Oh, Summoner's Pact. Is that better? No, I think we'll just take the Explorer still. Try to slow him right down to a crawl. Pass turn. So we took the Explorer. Second Manamorphose, second Vesuva, second Dryad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards. Larry West. Okay. No. Not Ponza. Usually I think of like pretty much everything. Green, red, land destruction as Ponza. Manamorphose, okay. Manamorphose is weird in this deck, man. Cavern, okay, so that makes the Summoner's Pact a lot better. Nymph, okay, I don't care then. Plays the Dryad. Plays that. Yes, now he... Okay, that makes sense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's still fine, because he can't... He can't do his thing. Yeah, let's just grab another white source. I don't care. Oh, I am right. Okay. That'll be a fun deck for you. So he has Vesuva, Summoner's Pact, Cavern, and Unknown in his hand. He's going to play Cavern this turn, most likely. Oh, Pact, really? He can't play Primetime this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I doing bad math? Oh, he activates Castle Garenbrig. Yikes. Okay. Big yikes. Big yikes. We needed a Kaya's Guile then. Oh, I just completely forgot. Yeah, do your damage. Yeah, I'm dead. We'll let it happen. Shoot, man. Good sideboarding. That was rough. Alright, so... Counterspells are actually really bad in this matchup. Pithing Needle... Damping Sphere's okay. because it does hit his bounce lands, and it actually turns off like his fixing too. Like of the bounce, like the bounce lands not only now tap for one, but they also tap for one colorless. Needle doesn't matter. Shadow Spear doesn't matter. Grafdigger's Cage doesn't really matter. None of this stuff like makes too much sense. We can bring these in. Fire and Ice seems not great. Sorin seems not great. So let's do that. It's not much different. It's a little different. We'll do better math this time. Because otherwise, right? He does all that stuff. He still... he gets prime time, but when prime time's on the stack, we throw off Kaya's Gal, make him sack a creature. We just get a 1/1 out of it. It's not a big deal. We still get to prime time, which is bad for us. But he doesn't just kill us right away either. The other thing is we could have just taken the Summoner's Pact. This seems bad. I think, especially on the play, I think we need hand disruption. We'll mulligan. There's no hand disruption here. Oh, and these pushers aren't very good either. We'll mulligan again. Okay, we'll keep this one. Keep 2 pieces of hand disruption, 3 lands. Kaya's Guile's not the greatest. Collective Brutality is not the greatest. So we'll do that. Pay 2 life, yes. What do we get? We did get the amulet again. Nice. So now he has Fire Spout. We'll have to watch out for that, I guess. But otherwise, like, his hand's not very great. He does have the Explore, which is good. Yeah, you got me. Doesn't really do much. He drew 1 card. I think... Do we hit the Explorer? I don't think we do. I think we're okay with just playing the Flooded Strand and passing. We'll save the Thoughtseize till a more crucial turn. Ugh. Yikes. Now we can even cast the Explorer and everything. I'll hit a Watery Grave. This might be a loss, boys. Metamorphose. Explore. Jukebog me again? Fountain. Sure. There's 4 cards in hand. I think we will shoot a Thoughtseize at him. Probably draw a card off clearing. Yeah, we hit a prime time, no doubt. Yeah. That's his hand. 3 lands. Cool. Play that. Jukebog, sure. Don't care. My graveyard doesn't matter unless there's a Lingering Souls in it. Played the Bog. Draw me something other than... Deck, don't do this to me. I already have to play around 1 Fire Spouts. Growth Chamber. Grab Bog. This guy's ramping. Well, Do we care about draining him for 2? I don't think so. We'll just take his Fire Spout. Does have 3 lands. Fire Spout's gone. Show you my land. I've been pretty good, man. Just been working a lot. I'm gonna be taking a lot of time off this summer, though. Doing a lot of canoeing, so I'm really excited for that. Other than that, finally caved and bought a Mana Trader subscription. So I've been playing a little bit of online where I can just rent cards for, I think I pay like $30 a month, which is a little steep, but shoot, there's the pact. But it certainly beats the heck out of what do you call it? Skyclave Apparition. Skyclave Apparition. It beats like buying actual cards for sure. Probably should have done it at the beginning of like COVID. He doesn't even need this anymore, but like I'm not gonna be able to hit anything else. He already has 6 lands, and then Ghost Quarter comes in untapped too. So I mean, he can Summoner's Pact here for prime time regardless. Still be able to do everything he needs to next turn. We just didn't draw what we needed to. He still has land from hand he can play. I think this will, yeah, this match 4, so this will put us at 2-2. Yeah, just working. Honestly, happy to be working nowadays. So many people lost their jobs, so I'm happy to have kept mine. Text from work buddy, old work buddy actually, one of my old employees. Oh, you get the plant land. I love that guy. Yeah, that gets... I don't know if he knows I play, what's its face? Kai's Guile. But I'm sure he can assume that I play, Liliana, which I don't. But, like, kind of makes sense anyway. So I did not get any Time Spiral. What I did, well, I bought 3 packs. Essentially, we, because now you can attack, and I'm pretty dead here. What was I saying? Yeah, so we drafted, just a few of us got together, like 6 of us. We didn't have a full pot or anything, but, you know, we bought packs, drafted. So I opened 3 packs. Did open a foil Farseek Old Border, so that was cool. Traded that into Sean for like $40. And then I bought 3 packs, and I didn't really get anything else out of any of them. I did buy a bunch of singles, just because that's usually how I do it. I'd rather buy the singles and have the cards I want than play the lottery, unless like it's a really good lottery. Mystery Booster was a really good lottery, but yeah. Okay, so he didn't get what he needs to give it double strike. So yeah, we're not going to block this because that would be bad. What do we draw? Darkslick Shores. Is engineering we're done. Foil Bloodbraid's sick. How much is that worth? Oh boy. That's sick. We got one land, that's not going to do it. Mulligan. Yeah, we'll try this one. It's not great, but we do have Lingering Souls. We've seen Sorin for the first time today. We do have a path if we absolutely need it. Foil Polluted Delta. Silent Clearing is not what we wanted to see. P2 life, no thanks. Ship it back. $47, that's it? I figured that'd be worth a lot more than that. I figured it'd be like around 100. Guess it's not a commander card. Oh, we're playing against Mill. Okay. Sure. Well, what can we find? Push, Drown the Lock, Crypt Incursion. He has an Archive Trap. I don't know if we care too much about him gaming life. We do want to hit his counterspell for sure. So then we'll just play, a path. Not a path, a white land in case we need to pass something. Oh, he has Luris, so that's important. 3 cards, yeah. Okay. Median is 67. Okay. So it must be just dropping quite a bit then. It's Mirror Orb. Batter Skull. A little bit nicer than the other order. Put a Lingering Souls in the Iron. Oh baby, yes please. We'll play this because this makes his Fatal Push really bad. Especially if we can follow it up with a Sorin and just like use his -2. Oh baby. Surgical, naming, oh. Chalice is 271, oh my god. It's insane. Also, that Surgical was insane. Nice. Yeah, he drew that last turn too, because we know the rest of his hand. Ugh. So I only got 1/2 of a Lingering Souls when I have 4 in my deck, including 2 in my hand. He knows I have the Sorin now, which is shit. I guess we can leave it for a little bit because he doesn't have more lands. Yep, maybe for 3. Skycleave Apparition, that's actually really good. So we'll play Sorin here because that allows us to play both of the cards next turn. We'll go white, black. And we'll actually just get the emblem right away, I think. Put some pressure on. Yep. Push. Sick. Not very good. It is much better knowing that this is the only lingering soul I'll have. Poor guy. Surgical Hedron Crab. Did he draw a land? He did not. Ugh. But it will hit all of Sorin's +1s. So that's nice. Yep, this is doing great. Flood a Strand, I can't even. Skyclave. I can't fetch with Flood a Strand. I can put it on the battlefield if I wanted, but I can't fetch with it because he has the Archive Trap. And if I can't fetch with it, then I don't think there's too much of a good reason to do anything with it. To play it, like I might as well show that I have another card in my hand. He can gain a bunch of life off Crypt Incursion. Actually, he won't gain much at all. The crab's annoying. It means he didn't draw a land. That's actually pretty good. He'll block this one here, but that's fine. Yeah, I shouldn't be worried about Crypt Incursion. I have what, 2 Skyclave apparitions and a Stone Fort. That's not a lot. Yeah, I see they have gone absolutely through the roof. Makes sense. We'll take the Archive Trap. Because now that allows us to play our Flood Strand. And we'll crack it right now, actually. Well, it can't hurt us. Oh, baby. Yeah, no, they have jumped absolutely mad. Do I want to draw a card? I want to draw a card. Pluto Delta can't hit anything. Unless, do we have... What did I search with? Was it a... It was a Flood Strand, so yes. Delta can hit a basic... what do you call it? Swamp. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I still can't even kill him even if I path. And I don't want to mill more cards. Yeah, no, I knew you were going to turn 18 this year. Or last year, right? Like, I know it was during the winter, I think. Means I can finally hit you. Legally. I'm such a dick. No, it does give you some freedoms though. Yeah, Lurrus isn't even in his hand, so he'd have to pay all of his mana to put it in his hand. No, this year. Okay. Let's path it in response. Why not? February, yeah. So see, winter. I knew it was winter. I wasn't sure what side. Yep, you gain a little bit of life. A lot more life than I thought you would. Well, he has something in hand. I don't know what he has in hand. Stoneforge Mystic. Don't actually have enough mana to Stoneforge and equip. That's too. I definitely don't. I shouldn't be showing him this. We have a sword left. I guess he sees it because it's all in my graveyard anyway. I didn't do the math, but I don't think this kills him. Oh, is that 10, 11, 12, 13 now? Puts him at 3. Might as well play this, right? Hope he doesn't top deck a Mesmeric Orb, because that'll take, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess that'd still be fine. Cool. I don't really have any anti-sideboard cards. Rejection hits his Mesmeric Orb. Don't even have anything that gives me hexproof. Pissing Needle doesn't hit anything I care about. Plague Engineer doesn't hit anything I care about. I just think the deck's fine, though, honestly. Yeah, let's play with what we got. Sorin was a beast that game, though. I'll tell you that. We had 1 Lingering Soul and 1 Skyclave Apparition, and he just took over. This is good. We have push for an early crab. We have Inquisition to take a Mesmeric Orb out of his hand. This is a crab. We'll let him crab me once, maybe twice. Let it pay 2 life. What do we got? Is that a Surgical Extraction, Ruined Crab, Drownlock? Surgical could be really annoying. I think we take a Drown, and next turn we Brutality him. Is that Hedron Crab that he had, right? Oh, it's a Ruined Crab, so we can't actually... Okay, well we can still take it out of his hand with Inquisition. Like, yeah, I assume he's gonna play that here, so that's fine. And then he just plays Swamp, mill me a whole bunch. There is 2 Lingering Souls in the yard. Does he let me flashback a Lingering Souls? He does not. I have no way to stop that. Well, let's hit a crab. Surgical. I don't know yet. I'll have to see, like, kind of prices and everything. I'll definitely, like, buy singles. I know that. Like, at least the cheaper ones when they first hit. But I may, oh, that's really annoying. So we don't have a blue. so he's already hit my watery grave. So I guess, no, we're gonna go out of the shrine because we have the Skyclave. We'll take his Drownalock. He has an island in hand. Cool. Hopefully we can draw a land. Yeah, I have a feeling I probably won't buy boxes. But, I mean, if the cards are insane, then maybe. If the box prices are also okay. You put that? Yeah, okay. Must have already happened. So that's cool. Yeah, I guess we just Skyclave here. At worst, Skyclave dies and he gets a 1/1. Sweet! Lurrus is in his hand. Batterskull's in my hand. Yeah. We'll just swing. Best case scenario, he plays Lurrus and doesn't have a land drop. So I can make him sack something. Yeah, fetch lands are going to be in it. But, like, I'm more interested to see what that does to the single prices of fetch lands. Because I'd love to just buy some fetch lands. Oh, you can't even play Lurrus. Let's see, it's another land. Yeah, you got me. That's not fun. Yeah, but like I don't think I'm gonna play like a fetch land lottery. Like I just don't think that's worth it. Could even collected Brutality, the Lurrus after it comes down. That could be really strong. Just like with Time Spiral Remastered, like now obviously if you get a box early, great. But as like card prices kind of even out, that's really weird. Because you have your foil old cards that are worth a ton. And you have Gemstone, and you have Urborg, and then Chalice. And then that's essentially it. Like, you have a couple $25 cards. Like, Goyf is $25 for some reason. What else does this do? Nothing. What is he doing? Yeah, sure. Keep the beats going. But like other than that, like you're looking at old foils. Like that was where all the value was. So it's kind of like just hard to justify, you know what I mean? When like you can just get all these really great cards for not much money. Yeah, I mean, definitely. If you want to play Goyf, like get him, get him now. Each player mills 8 cards. Rude. There we go. We needed a way to close this game out. I think I found it. Because Swinging one a turn doesn't do it when every now and then he just makes me mill like 10 cards at a time. Pass turn. He does have pushes in the deck, which will slow that down. Draw a card. If graveyard has 20 cards in it, draw 3 cards instead. Pretty strong. Crab. Yep, I get crabbed. Twice. This is actually probably worth pathing. So I can get this token in through. You know, surgical something, extirpate something. I don't care. I do think box prices come down. And then I also think I'll start here. I think box prices come down eventually on... No, I don't think the box prices change. Who am I kidding? But I do think prices of the foils, some of them go down hard, and then some of them like climb up over time. Like especially some of the cheap ones right now. Do I want to use its ability? Let me check my my exile. Let me check my graveyard. How many swords are in here? 1 sword. Is there a Feast and Famine in here? Sort of Feast and Famine, yeah. So there's no reason for me to search. No, in case that last card is a is an archive trap, especially. Fuelerone. Well, that makes me search. I do have lethal. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he's gonna extirpate my path, sure. Which does take more cards out of my, or like 1 more card out of my deck, because I did have a path left in there. But I think, yeah, I think you'll see some weirdness with the foils. They were more common than we thought they were going to be. But I still think they're going to be so sought after that some of them are going to climb up, especially when like, especially with like the unknown. Like once there's just no more, nothing left. Like just like ooh, there's no more cards left. What do? Then I think at that point, push. Oh man. Let him to 2. I think we know he has a surgical in his hand right now. I think we just hold on to these, right? No, we don't. We actually fire this off right now. But I think like a lot of just the good cards in the set, Tarmogoyf, even though it's a weird one, but like Ancestral Visions, like all these cards are just worthless right now. I think we see oh shit, if I don't have a basic. Oh shit, that's bad. What do I have left? I have another Brutality, which would win it. If Brutality wins it, Sorin wins it. Oh, does he have another push? Oh, he's a crab. Well, let's see what he hits. Brutality clearing. So he hit... Oh, he hit the Sorin. He was at 4 life. I still had to swing twice. Okay. But yeah, there's so many of those cards. Like I think they go up in value just over time. Cool. Yeah, he was at 4. We still had a like we have 4 cards in our library, man. Does he realize? Like, does he not realize that I can't equip this? I feared that's why he fielded me. Yikes. We had dealt with his Luris. Like, if he just draws a crab. Like, that hits me for 3, right? Yeah, if he just draws a crab, plays crab, does this thing. Like, of course, I swing in for 2 on my turn. Then he draws crab, does this thing, puts me to 1 card left in library. I swing my 2 again. He blocks the Stoneforge. I put him to 1. And he just does this again, then I'm dead. What do I draw? Doesn't matter what I draw. Won't even let me draw a card. It's trying. It's too late. We still had a game 3 there, but like, I feel like that was pretty excessive. But cool. Another 3-2. All decisive 2-0s. What do we have? Match 1. Oh, you won't tell us anything. One was Tron, the other one... I don't remember what the other one was. But cool. Oh, Titan. Anyway. I guess it is time for me to find the right page. Mana Traders. I'm going to give these cards back and I'm going to head out. But I do appreciate you jumping on, Craig. Appreciate it, man. That's close to my limit. Close to my limit. I think this deck's pretty sweet, though. We need more play against Tron and like just big mana decks, I guess. We'll figure that out. But anyway, I've given my cards back, so I'm gonna head out. Thanks for watching. Everyone that's checking us out on YouTube, thanks for watching as well.